Graham Linehan is an Irish television comedy writer and director who, often in partnership with Arthur Mathews, has written or co-written a number of popular television comedies. He is most noted for the sitcoms Father Ted, Black Books and The IT Crowd. Personal life: Linehan attended Plunkett School in Whitehall, followed by Catholic University School, a Roman Catholic secondary school for boys located on the south side of central Dublin, before joining Hot Press. He also had a column with the magazine in Dublin before moving to London. Career: Linehan and Mathews first met while working at Hot Press. In their early collaborations, they were responsible for segments in many sketch shows, including Alas Smith and Jones, Harry Enfield and Chums, the all-new Alexei Sales Show, The Day Today and the Ted and Ralph characters in The Fast Show. The two continued their collaboration with Paris and Father Ted. They then wrote the first series of the sketch show Big Train, but Linehan bowed out for the second series. They also wrote the Death of a Salesman episode for the series Coogan's Run, which featured the character Gareth Cheeseman. In late 2003, they were named one of the 50 funniest acts to work in television by The Observer. Linehan has since written for other shows, including Brass Eye. With Dylan Moran, he co-wrote the first series of Black Books, a series to which Mathews also contributed. Linehan has also contributed material to Blue Jam, and its television adaptation Jam. Linehan wrote and directed the 2006 Channel 4 sitcom The IT Crowd, in which he sought to move away from the recent British trend towards mock documentary comedies, and to return to an old-fashioned style of sitcom, recorded before a studio audience. In November 2008, he was awarded an International Emmy for The IT Crowd. In 2013, he wrote and directed The Walshes. Books: Linehan and Mathews have had one book published, Father Ted, The Complete Scripts, ISBN 0-7522-7235-7. They have also contributed to various magazines and written surreal liner notes for the popular volume series of alternative music compilations. Directing: Linehan has directed the following television shows: 8 episodes of Father Ted, 1997, 6 episodes of Big Train, 1998, 6 episodes of Black Books, 2000, 1 episode of Little Britain, 2003, all 25 episodes of The IT Crowd, 2006 Euro 13, all 6 episodes of Count Arthur Strong, 2013, all 3 episodes of The Walshes, 2013. Linehan made his debut in directing films with the comedy horror short Hello Friend, which he also co-wrote. This film appears as an extra on The IT Crowd, version 1.0 DVD. He was also an executive producer of the first series of The IT Crowd, and an associate producer of one episode of Father Ted. Television appearances: both Linehan and Mathews have made cameo appearances in programs they have written. They also made an appearance in the sitcom I'm Alan Partridge as two Irish men considering Alan Partridge for a contract. Linehan has also appeared in The Day Today and in 2 episodes of Garth Marenghi's Dark Place, and has had cameos in Black Books, and the Father Ted episodes Good Luck Father Ted, Entertaining Father Stone, Flight into Terror, Cigarettes, Alcohol and Rollerblading, and Chirpy Burpy Cheap Sheep. He had cameos in 4 episodes of The IT Crowd as Messy Joe's restaurant musician in Season 1, Episode 3, The Blind Sorcerer in Season 2, Episode 6, as an audience member of Jen's speech in Season 3, Episode 4, and as Beth Gargashagi in Season 4, Episode 3. He appeared in the Identity Parade round of Nevermind the Buzzcocks. He has also appeared in the pilot of Little Britain, as well as in Series 1 Episode 4. As a bystander who gets in the way of character Kenny Craig when he's attempting to hypnotize a man, from a distance, whose car he has crashed into. Linehan was one of the writers interviewed by Charlie Brooker in an interview special episode of the 5th series of Brooker's Screenwipe program and again on Brooker's Game Swipe in 2010. Linehan also appeared as a guest panelist on Have I Got News for You in 2011 and again in 2012, and he made his debut as a guest on the BBC show QI in the 11th series in 2013. He received a score of -19 on his only appearance on QI. In 2007, a documentary about Linehan, His life and his career was produced by Wildfire Films for RTA Permil 1. This documentary explored the art, craft and deeply competitive business of creating contemporary television comedy. The programme features interviews with several of the UK's most successful television comedy writers and performers, including Steve Coogan, Matt Lucas, David Walliams, Paul Whitehouse, Griff Rhys-Jones and Ardal O'Hanlon, all of whom have worked with Linehan. It was directed by Adrian McCarthy and produced by Martha O'Neill and Adam Rinn. In 2011, he also appeared with several members of the cast in Channel 4's Father Ted Night, an evening of the writer's favourite episodes, and 2 retrospective documentaries. Radio appearances. On June 6, 2011, Linehan appeared on BBC Radio 4's Today programme to discuss his adaptation of the Ealing comedy film The Ladkillers for the West End stage. During this appearance, Linehan took issue with Today presenter Justin Webb over what he saw as the attempted staging of an artificial argument between himself and the critic Michael Billington. He later expanded on this criticism in an article published in The Guardian, saying, "I'm talking about that very specific, very artificial, very Today programme format of a presenter acting as referee between 2 people who have been chosen to represent the opposing sides of a manufactured argument. It is a binary view of politics, of life and, as a result, it is also a dishonest one. Replace it with anything a euro, because anything would be better." Social media. Linehan is an active user of several social media websites, especially Twitter. In 2011 he perpetrated a Twitter hoax revolving around Osama bin Laden being a fan of the IT Crowd. Awards and nominations, taken from IMDb. Other work. On Friday 13 February 2009, Graham Linehan hosted the first Bad Movie Club on Twitter. At 9 p.m. exactly, over 2,000 Twitter users simultaneously pressed play on the film The Happening and continued to tweet whilst watching, creating a collective viewing experience which generated 40,000 tweets in under 2 hours. The Bad Movie Club was repeated at 12 midnight on Saturday 14 February, hosted by Phil Jupitus. In August 2009, when the National Health Service was being attacked by the Republican Party of the United States during an attempt by President Barack Obama to reform the healthcare system there, Linehan created the Wheel of Eternity campaign on Twitter in an attempt to fight back in defense of the NHS. References. External links: Graham Linehan at the Internet Movie Database, Graham Linehan at the British Film Institute's Screen Online, The IT Crowd, official Channel 4 mini site. Channel 4, Why, That's Delightful, Graham Linehan's blog, Graham's Twitter profile, category archives, Graham Linehan. Complete scans of Graham's articles written for Neon magazine, Writing for Performance, Graham Linehan interviews and writing advice. June 25, 2010 A.